So we started the first solution, and the first technique is a separation of variables. Okay, uh, a differential equation is separable. Okay, sometimes ang tawag natin is variable separable. We can have a differential equation be separable if we have the given differential equation. If we can have this be written as a of x dx plus b of y dy is equal to 0. Okay? So if we can rewrite uh, this equation into this form, then we can say that um, the differential equation is separable. Okay, in some other books, they write this as dx over dy is equal to f of x g of y. Okay. So if we can come up with, um, if we can manipulate the equation and we can turn it into this form, then we can use the separation of variables method or solution. Okay? So we can try this or try to apply this in an example. So let us say, uh, just a basic example. Let's have example number one. Okay. Oh, sorry, before we continue with the first example, once you have your equation transformed into this form, we can solve it by uh, separating um, the variable. So usually this can be written as, to get your general solution. Okay, so just integrate a of x dx plus we integrate b of y dy is equal to c, whatever constant it will produce kasi we will integrate. So um, after we separate, kasi in the given form, no, your x and y, or your functions can be a function of x and y, but after separating them into just functions of x and function of y together with dx and dy respectively, then we can solve for the differential equation by separating the variables. Okay, let's have the first um, example. Let's have x dy plus y dx equal to 0. Okay? So if you notice, there's no derivative that is raised to any number, or there's an exponent or something. So we can say it's a first order, first degree ordinary differential equation. Okay? So how do we separate them? No? So as you can see, in your dx you have y, in your dy you have x. So what you can do is you can divide both sides by xy. No? So as you all know, when we divide 0 by any number, it's just a 0. So this then becomes, or this equation transforms to dy over y plus dx over x is equal to 0. So we can get the derivative of both. No? Then we'll end up with, after deriving, we will end up with um, the ln of y plus c. Let's just put 1 kasi yun yung sa unang integration, plus ln of x plus c sub 2 is equal to 0. So we can just rewrite c1 plus c2 as c, and then um, transpose C on the other side. No? So this will become ln of y plus ln of x is equal to C. Okay, take note that we have transposed it to the other side but still um, hindi natin ni-negative. No? So since this will be a constant, um, later on, it will stay the same naman. No? So when you transpose it, may value pa rin naman yan. Kasi nga, we added C1 and C2, no? And then it just turns to C. So we can just simply keep it as it is, and then later on, we will be solving it naman sa particular solution if we are provided with the initial value. Okay? Just for this time, just for illustration lang ng general solution. Okay? So, remember when you have ln's or natural log na naka-add, we can combine it and this will turn as ln of xy is equal to c. Then we can raise both sides to e. So we'll end up with xy is equal to c. So e raised to c will just be c. So you have your general solution. For example, number 1. Let's have the next example. You have x squared plus 4 quantity dx minus y cubed minus 3 quantity dy is equal to 0. Okay? So I think wala naman ng kailangan to separate because all of the function of x is with dx and all of the function of y is just with dy. So we can directly integrate both sides. So having this, we'll get we can integrate by term. So this becomes x cubed over 3, so 1/3 x cubed plus 4x. Okay, and then you'll have minus the integral of y cubed minus 3 quantity dy. So this becomes y raised to 4 over 4 or 1/4 y raised to 4 minus 3y. And then yung mga constants natin, we can just transpose on the other side. So this will become is equal to c. Okay. Then rearranging this, you'll get 1/3 x cubed plus 4x minus 1/4 y raised to 4 plus 3y is equal to c. That is now your general solution. Okay. For the third example, you have y sine x dx minus cosine x squared, quantity squared, dy is equal to 0. So if you notice, in the first example, for us to be able to separate um, the variables uh, that is not the same dx or dy or kung dx hindi sila x, kung dy hindi sila y, we can just divide both sides um, by those variables para matanggal natin sa dx and dy. For example, we divide both sides by dito sa dx may y, no? So you divide both sides by y, so we can take y away. And then sa dy, we have cos 2x. So y cos squared x divided on both sides. So dividing that, we will get, matatanggal yung y dito, magiging sine x, pero divide by cosine squared x dx minus, dito naman magiging dy over y or 1 over y dy. Same lang naman. Para lang maganda lang tignan. Is equal to 0. Okay? So, with that, you can integrate both sides or you can integrate each part here. No? So, integrating, okay, how we're going to integrate the first one. So we have sine x over cosine squared x. No? So pwede nating gamitan ng integration techniques. No? We can use substitution. We let u as cosine x. Okay? Bakit nilet u natin si cosine x? Kasi when you get the derivative of u, it's negative sine x. So, di ba meron kang sine x sa taas? Then we can multiply both sides by negative 1. You get negative du is equal to sine x. So we can rewrite the integral using your u substitution nga. So you'll have u squared, di ba? Integral of 1u squared. Tapos yung sine x magiging sine x dx pala. Okay. So yung sine x dx magiging negative du. Negative du. So you can rewrite this as negative integral of u raised to negative 2 du. And then when you derive, ang kalalabasan yan would be, you'll have negative 2 plus 1. Power lang to, di ba? Negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. Tapos divided by negative 1. Magka-cancel yung negative. So you'll have 1 over u, which is just 1 over cosine of x. Or the reciprocal is secant of x. Oh. Then when you derive 1 over y, di ba, ln lang yan. So ang mangyayari, when you rewrite your general solution, so it will be secant x minus ln y. And then you'll have your constant. So this is now your general solution.